What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today. And before we jump into this video, looking at the screen, this popped up on my screen as I was trying to have my first sip of coffee this morning and just check out what kind of video we're doing. What are we doing in the game? What's happening in the game? Guys, they released another mini balancing change since the last balancing change, which my video was 2 days ago. A new balancing change is now in effect. You can already notice in your battles. After recent balancing changes introduced in version 6.1, we have noticed an issue. The battles became too long because of the Stasis unit, which turned out excessively effective. We have reduced its trap duration to make the duration of your battles more comfortable. Trap duration boost from mana power up has gone from 0.4 to 0.15. That is the absolute fastest turnaround that I've ever seen with a balancing change. And let me know in the comments, were you guys using Stasis and were you having like crazy long battles? Okay, I'll just show you this deck real quick. We're gonna jump into a game. I didn't even notice. I didn't even really play with Stasis all that much, but I think I played with it a little bit and it like wasn't super interesting. I didn't really notice that big of a difference. So I'm really surprised that they thought that was like the biggest change. I mean, I remember in the past when they either came out with a brand new card or like buffed a card that we already had. You know, I don't have a perfect example, but let's say when Inquiz first came out or first got that buff and people saw that it was like crazy strong, I don't remember them just nerfing it like right away. I'm pretty sure they like left it around for at least like a season or like a couple weeks. So I can't imagine Stasis was so strong that you straight up needed to change it. Okay, we found an Inquisitor as we were about to die. I'm kind of surprised. I'm really surprised. Let me know in the comments because I'm super interested to see if you guys saw that and was like, man, Stasis is crazy right now. I think I saw a couple of deck recommendations. I tried it out a little bit. I really wasn't that impressed. I'm really surprised that they already turned around and nerfed Stasis because it's not like Stasis has been around in the meta for a long time. Okay, maybe if it was going like for like, how long does the battles go with this Crystalmancer deck that we're playing against right now, and this guy's using Stasis? These battles are always super long. They take forever, and like, I can't imagine Stasis was the biggest difference. But in this video, maybe I should have made a Stasis deck and talked about that, but that would be too smart for this channel, right? We are trying out Clock of Power again. I already made a video on Clock of Power. I want to see if Clock of Power is actually useful in battle, and I'm pretty much just throwing it in to my Inquisitor Cold Mage deck that we all know and either love or hate so much, and it's been working pretty well. In a perfect world, Clock of Power will do the job. I guess I'll do right there. Do the job in which it'll slow down the Crystalmancer. It'll slow down all of these units' attack speed so much that maybe the battles don't go so long, because the only thing that keeps this battle going is the fact that you can't really lose in waves against this deck, right? The deck that we're playing against. You're not going to lose in waves. You might be able to lose in bosses because you're not going to be able to have the damage to take out bosses. But realistically, you can't really lose in waves because there's so much slow and stun. So with the decreased attack speed of all of their units, perhaps we'll actually get them to lose in a wave. That's kind of my thought process. I don't know if it's a good thought process, but we're going to try it out a little bit. And we're going to try and do it so that when we go from 4 to 7 in quizzes, I'm going to try and combine out, obviously, Clocks of Power also, which every time I merge one, it will enhance the decreased attack speed on my opponent's board. So should be pretty interesting. We only have 500 mana. Let's try and take out this this mini boss here, and then I might go, because I mean he's got a bunch of Crystalmancers, but for some reason they're kind of going pretty far on his board. Probably That was good right there for us. I don't want to like mess up my board too much. I don't have enough mana, so maybe we should wait until the next let's just do this, honestly. The next wave, because I'll combine these out if I need to. Probably a weird play you guys are thinking, but there should be a way. I think there's a way to like do spam Clock of Power, because you are getting a benefit for combining them out, just the same as you would get a benefit for combining priestesses or summoners or something like that. So it's definitely really, really interesting. Let's just do that. Okay, we're taking this guy out just fine. Try to build up as much mana as we can. Only 100, 150 to go, back up to 200. Wow, we started taking it out much quicker, and I don't know why. I guess we'll do that. We had to. Unfortunate. Okay, we can do this. Find me an Inquis, yes sir. Okay. Still got 1100 mana. I feel like this guy... Oh, he just found a tier 5 Crystalmancer. Let's wait until we take out the first boss. I'm going to use my Snowflake, my first mini-boss, I should say, at like a minute. I'm going to use my Snowflake. I'm going to try and combine out, and maybe we can win on this wave. Honestly, no, I think we're going to just go here. I'm scared. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm scared. I'm scared. What can I do? I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Okay, we'll do that. Can we take all this stuff out? We got a rank 3, a rank 2. Bannerlord's going to be ugly. I don't even know if I can get to my Snowflake again. We already used him once. 40 seconds. Ah! We're holding on. He's taking things out. Oh, baby. I think we messed up. There's a hit. There. 7 seconds. No. Oh, actually. What we got? Tribunal? We're alive. Okay, we're alive. We're alive. That's all you can ask for. Not sure how we're alive, but we are alive. Let's just do that. I'll do this. We're slowing it down. At least we got Cold Mage. Okay, we're under a mil. I don't know, man. We're going to have to kill it to get through this. 500. I think we'll take this out because we'll also have Snowflake, and he might not be able to take this out. Ooh, that Stasis placement right there was for him and for us. I don't know. Sound effects. 800. Come on, get through the Stasises. Jump. 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 Okay, guys. Did Clock of Power do that? I love the fact that you look at these stats and they do nothing, right? 4 mil from the Inquis, 0 from Clock of Power, but clearly something happened, okay? They were getting really far on the board. He took a couple of hits on that board. Yes, he's using Stasis rather than Bombardier, which would be the normal unit in that deck. Can Clock of Power actually be viable in the meta? That's the big question. Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed. And also, check out those memberships. We've got so many cool perks for you guys, including a newsletter that I write weekly to some high tier members, as well as emojis and badges and a bunch of other stuff. I'd love for you guys to check them out, and I think you'd all enjoy them. But without further ado, we're going up against Sneaky Loris, Inquis Hex, and Bombardier. So, again, I think that Clock of Power would be good against like a Hex deck, because Hex is going to activate more with attack speed and less with attack speed. So, like, you wouldn't run Hex with, like, Catapult. I don't know if that's a good example, but I'm trying to think of a unit that shoots really slow. You wouldn't want to use Hex with that because the attack speed is slow, so your chances of getting an insta-kill with Hex would also be pretty slow. But if he's using, you know, Boreas or Inquisitor, and I'm using Clock of Power and somehow I figure out how to use it like effectively, I think it can decrease the amount of chances if he really needs those Hex instant kills to like stay in each game. Clock of Power might make the difference. It really, really might. I'm not sure, but it might. So let's hang out for right now. We only got one in quiz, 45 seconds. I think we're doing fine. And also make sure you guys are checking out my live streams. I live stream every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on YouTube. So check it out on YouTube. It's super, super easy. We got a great little community. We can push some ladder. Sometimes we play some Rush for Glory. So, we always play against subs, whether it's training, PvP battles, or co-op battles, which go forever, but they're pretty awesome. So definitely check that out if you have an interest. But here we go. We got 9 seconds. It should be pretty good timing for Snowflake, and I'm also going to get one more unit on my board just to make sure that it's equal, or even, I should say. Ooh, might as well just do that. All right. Don't mind that at all. Okay, I wouldn't mind like a couple extra cold mages. Let's actually do that. Kind of a weird play, but I don't mind. I'll do that. Decrease that attack speed, boy. Let's just do this, I guess. Okay, now we can do that. Oh my gosh, guys. Is it Clock of Power? Is that what's helping? Let's do that. Oh my Lanta. I guess we'll just go to... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. I cannot find an Inquiz for the life of me. I can just combine out Inquizes, but I'm kind of greedy, or I'm definitely greedy. But now he has a million Dryads and things. Let's try to get one more unit on our board. I'm going to Snowflake in just a second. Okay. Okay. There we go. Snowflake. Tribunal. I'll do this. And I'm actually going to do Clock of Power twice and Cold Mage once. And then for 45 seconds, let's try to build up as much mana as we can. And when Tribunal comes, I'm going to combine out a lot again. Because A, if I combine out Inquisises, I get fewer units taken away off my board. Guys, I'm going to combine out my my Clocks of Power, because that's going to make him have slower attack speed going into trying to take out Tribunal. So not only is he have fewer units on his board, but he's also going to have lower ranking units that do less attack speed or lower attack speed because of my Clocks of Power. So kind of an interesting thing right here. I don't even know what the duration is. I should like look or whatever, but here he comes, 3 seconds. He spammed his board before Tribunal, a little bit strange. I'm going to combine out here. I'm going to combine out here. Let's go here and here. Oh, I missed. Okay. So we're going to do this. Just combine out one here. We'll do this. We'll do that. Can we find another Inquiz? Nope. Nope. I'm greedy. There we go. So 600. Let's actually do this right now, because that'll decrease even more. And we found a victory. Guys, I'm telling you, Clock of Power actually might be legit. I really don't like the fact that there's no statistics on it. Let's just look at like what this guy was rocking. 7 Inquiz, 8 Hex, Bombardiers 12. I mean, this deck that he was playing has been bouncing around the meta for months, for absolutely months. And like the combination between bosses and Clock of Power, I mean, we got Tribunal twice, which is a little bit tough, because using Dryad rather than Summoner decreases your board. Tribunal's decreasing it more, but Clock of Power is slowing everything down. He literally didn't have the damage to take out bosses because everything was so slowed. And you saw that last play. I had 2 rank 3 Clocks of Power, merged them out. I still had a rank 2, and it was even more decreased. And I don't think he even got through half of a Tribunal right there, half of the health. And right here, we're only at 4664, but we're climbing trophies, fellas. We're collecting 2,000 mana in one battle. this is how it's going. Let me know what you guys are running right now. Are you guys using Stasis? What do you guys think of the Stasis nerf? Was it crazy, crazy strong? Because that is a little bit strange to me. And have you guys tried out Clock of Power? Because it really is a lot of fun. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.